Brooke and Taylor's friendship is about to start to crumble, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome back to another video with Life with Chelsea. This for the bold and beautiful May 23rd, 2023. Okay, so look, I said, now why would Thomas think that Brooke would tell Taylor that she was in the office with Holt talking about him? Did that make sense? I was like, why would she tell you that she was talking about, why would she tell her that she was talking about her son? I don't understand. Maybe he thought that she would have been honest or whatever and say, she was just giving her opinion or she was just worried about her daughter. Maybe it's from their perspective. Because I was like, what? Why would Thomas think that Brooke would just go tell Taylor, yeah, me and Hope was in the office talking about your son? You know that's going to be a whole bunch of mess. But look, now Taylor's upset. And I know, what's today? Tuesday on tomorrow's episode. They supposed to argue or disagree rather about what she said and what Hope said. Taylor was like, so Hope threw you on the bus to basically appease Brooke's feelings and everything. And I said, And then the whole situation, I said, look, should have known they wasn't gonna be friends for too much longer. But hopefully they settled their differences or whatever. I don't know. But Taylor believes things are looking up. The Logans and Forresters are finally getting along. And they're just talking, and Brooke keep making these faces, and Taylor could tell that something's wrong with her. She could tell. And I was like, well, she didn't tell you about the whole Ridge thing, so of course she wasn't going to tell you about talking to us about your son. I said, of course she wasn't. And so I don't understand. But Brooke was wondering what Hope is up to. She was like, what are you up to, Hope? Because, she thought back to what Hope said about she didn't want to be like her and everything. And I said, does she think that Hope trying to put the moves on Thomas or what? But she ended up going back over there to talk to Hope and just see, like, what was it about, because she was saying, Hope, at first she said, I got feelings, that she had feelings for Thomas. Then she turned around and said, no, she knows that he's not mentally stable and all this other stuff. And I said, none of these people listening. I said, they ain't listening. They keep on saying Thomas this, Thomas still says Hope, Thomas. Hope just admitted to you, Brooke, that she's the one with feelings for him. She was like, I wrote it down. Let me see. When she was questioning Hope, she started talking about something. She think Thomas just manipulating her again. And I said, did you not hear her? She the one with the feelings. I said, she just told you. She just told you she's the one with the feelings, that Thomas hasn't done anything. And she was like, look, Leon was right and all this other stuff. And I was like, these people not listening. I don't know if they just because Thomas ain't innocent. And I get why they would be on edge about him or just be skeptical about his change, because look, for years he's been obsessed with Hope, but she just admitted to you that she's the one with feelings for him. So I don't understand, they hard of hearing or something. But yeah, Hope was basically trying to reassure Thomas she didn't think that. She was just singing his praises, and she looked like she wanted to tell him how she feels, but she didn't tell nothing. Should have known. Like I said, everybody speculating that she's gonna tell how she feels over and wrong, but we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be too late anyway, because on Friday's episode, Steffi done already told Liam, and Liam is gonna confront her about it or whatever. That might be the cliffhanger. But yeah, people saying that everything not gonna go down into the wrong episode, but we just gotta wait and see. Okay, so Bill over here, he suggested maybe Thomas. That first day he was talking about Thomas, and I said, "Is every episode gonna be about Thomas? And y'all thinking that Thomas has to change?" I said, "Every episode, everything that they about Thomas." Bill suggested maybe Thomas has tried something, but Hope is shielding Liam from the truth and trying to protect him and all this other stuff. And I said, yeah, son almost happened, but it wasn't on Thomas, it was on her. And they ain't even talked, Thomas and Hope haven't even talked about the fact that she looked like she wanted to kiss him several times. She just dropped the water bottle, took off her jacket, amongst other things, and nobody's having a conversation about it. But you could tell that Thomas knows that she started, because he commented on it today. He was saying basically he could notice a difference in Hope, her feelings towards him and all that. And I said, so you gonna ignore it? The fact that he's ignoring or not addressing the fact that she looked like she wanted to kiss him several times and she just mesmerized, looking in his eyes, glazing into his eyes and stuff. Do y'all think that he's really changed, or do y'all think her being into him is starting to, bring up old feelings? Because I'm like, okay, he keep on bringing up, I wouldn't come in between your marriage. I respect your marriage, and you got all this going, and you wouldn't ruin that, and all that. And I said, we're gonna have to wait and see. I want to see if he's really changed and if he actually rejected her like he said he would. Before we get back on Bill now, Brooke came over there because she wanted to check on Hope again. She was asking what is going on with her. She wonders if Thomas heard what Hope said about having feelings for Thomas, but basically Hope told her no. He just heard the other part. And I said, see, Liam should have been on here. But yeah, Bill was talking about Thomas, and he tells Liam basically to not take his marriage to Hope for granted and everything. And he reveals he's still not giving up on Katie. He knows that she's with him right now, but he knows that Katie doesn't look at Carter the way she looks at him. And I said, you got that right. I said, he just her backup plan. And I hate that they always introduce storylines and never like fully talk about it or address it, because they brought up the kids, but they didn't bring it up in front of Carter. Does he know? Does he care? Like, because I would expect that he would care. But, we've seen him mess around with Queen, who's married, so, can't care that too much. I can't care that too much. Can't care too much. Well, yeah, Bill says that Thomas would use his child with Hope to get her, and I saying she would use. Apparently, she been doing all of this stuff, dropping water bottles, taking off her jacket on purpose, because she keeps saying how he's been very professional, and she says it in a disappointing way, in a disappointing tone. I said she disappointed, but Bill tells Liam not to let his guard down. And this man, Liam, he gonna tell Bill that he the man he trying to be. I said, now Liam, you trying to be like Bill? You trying to blow your kid? You trying to blow your kids up in the building or whatever? Not kids, but your child up in the building. It was an accident, but still, you trying to dump people out of airplanes and stuff. People change though, but they don't believe that about Thomas. We gonna wait and see if Thomas actually changed. But yeah, he like, you the man I'm trying to be. I said, people be telling, they be look. I'm gonna use the word they've been using lately. They say overcompensating. People be overcompensating and stuff. But yeah, I said, now Leah, I know doggone well. But when Thomas was in the office and Taylor came back, because she got a phone call, and he started talking about the conversation he heard. And I said, no, doggone well. Like, what made you think that Brooke would have told Taylor, your mama, that she was talking about you with Hope, and Hope was talking about you? Like, I don't understand what he thought. I said, now you couldn't have thought that. Why would you go? And then he said, what did he say? Your new best friend or something like that. And Taylor was mad at the end of the episode. And she was like, Brooke had every opportunity to tell you. I said, you mad about that? I said, wait until you find out that she had on that lingerie and dropping her robe and stuff in front of y'all, man. I said, wait until. But yeah, she's upset, y'all. I'm wondering. I forgot. I think it's tomorrow though, where they supposed to have a disagreement, and then on another episode, I think Liam is gonna be talking about Thomas again to Steffi, and that's when she gonna tell the truth. And by Friday's episode, Hope is gonna be confronted by Liam. But yeah, y'all comment down below. What did y'all think of this episode? Stay tuned for the more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, deuces. Have a great day and be safe.